everyone to July for Restorative Yoga. This is our final, not final class ever, but final of one of this series where we're going to finish up going through all the chakras, ending with the Crown Chakra today. So starting next month, we have some new themes in store for you, some new meditations, some new poses, lots of fun, exciting stuff coming up. All right, so for today's class, we're just going to need our hands, a blanket, and a pillow or yoga bolster. If you have carpeting, you should be good with just about one blanket. If, however, you're on a harder surface, maybe grab a couple of extra blankets or towels so you can stack them up, get a little extra cushion underneath your spine. Without further ado, let's begin our journey into our Crown Chakra, the final chakra of our series. So start by sitting up on top of a pillow or a yoga bolster with your blanket folded up underneath your ankles, or underneath your legs rather. Option to sit cross-legged, or if your hips and knees are feeling a little bit sticky today, stretch them out long in front of you in a mini straddle. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap, palms facing up. Grow your spine a little bit taller, and then close your eyes. Take the next 3 rounds of breath to transition from the active, moving towards the passive. Start to let go of any active thoughts that are mulling around in your skull. Put them up onto a shelf and save them for later. Deactivate any tension in your joints or any muscles that are holding on for dear life. And as you start to empty out this tension, this distraction in your body, making more room for focus. So start to focus in on your breath now. Take an inhale through your nose, filling up your lungs. Exhale, sigh it out of your mouth. Inhale through your nostrils, filling up from your low ribs up into your collarbones. Exhale out of your mouth. Let out a sigh. Move your breath further down. Inhale through the belly, feel it ballooning out. Fill up all the way through your abdominals into your chest and throat. Exhale, audibly sigh it out. Do 3 more rounds of this breath. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, let go of any breath or any sound rather that wants to come out. Next inhale, breathe in through your nose. Keep your lips sealed. Exhale through the nose. Feel the back of your throat constricting slightly just to create that oceanic quality to your breath. as our intent or our focus for today's practice is all on activating the crown chakra, I want you to take your inner eye and look all around the crown of your head. How heavy does your head feel? If it feels like it's kind of bogging down onto your neck and shoulders, see if you can invite in a breath that invokes lightness, wispy softness. Inhale through your nose, feel your breath sweeping in between your brain and your skull. As you exhale, let go of any of those heavy thoughts. Inhale through the nose. Feel the breath in between your skull and your hairline or skin. As you exhale, feel an energetic tingling all around the follicles of your hair, around the crown of your head as they start to spark alive. Now continuing to open up and shine a light on this area. Our next breath exercise is called alternate nostril breathing. Start by bringing your right thumb onto your right nostril. Close it. Inhale through left nostril. At the top of your breath, close your left nostril with your right ring finger. Open up right nostril, exhale. Inhale through right side. Pause, open up the left, exhale. Inhale through left. The top of your breath, close the left, open the right, let the breath go. Keep going, right and left, back and forth a few more times. Feel the two sides of your brain getting a little more interconnected. Notice how your body reacts as your mind clears and your breath gets deeper. Last round. The next time you exhale through the left nostril, lower your hand down. Take a clear, concise breath through both sides of your nose. Feel the air spreading across your entire skull. And slowly blink open your eyes. If your legs are out straight, draw the heels back in. And come into a cross-legged position with your right shin in front of your left. Wrist stretches. Stage 2. Start by flipping your palms up to the ceiling. Then flick your fingers down towards the floor. Lower your fingertips all the way down to the floor in front of you. And then start to lower all of your fingers, but keep your palms and the heels of your hands lifted. From here, bend your elbows back towards your front ribs until you feel a massive stretch across your wrists and forearms. Relax your chin down towards your chest. Inhale down the back of your neck. Exhale, reach your palms towards the earth, straightening through the elbows. Hold for one more round of breath. Inhale, peel your palms and your fingers up off the mat, off the floor. And as you sit back or reach your arms out to the side, palms face forward for stage 3. Have a slight bend in your elbows to begin. Inhale, tuck your thumbs in towards your palms, wrap your forefingers on top. Exhale, reach your thumb knuckles out to the side like you're pouring out 2 jugs of water. You should feel a stretch on the lateral side or outside of your wrist and forearm. Part 2, inhale, unfurl your hands, make 2 stop signs out to either side. Exhale, curl your forefingers in first, thumb on top. Then drag your knuckles down, kind of like a little cat paw or puppy paw, reaching to the earth. Moving the stretch to the top of the wrist, top of the hand. Inhale, one more time each way. Palms face forward, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, tuck your thumb in, 4 fingers wrap around on top. Reach your knuckles out to the side, pour out those jugs of water. Inhale, 2 stop signs. Exhale, 4 fingers curl in, thumb wraps on top. Drag the knuckles down, and if you'd like a little more intensity here, start to straighten the arms out to the side. Ooh. Release the fingers out, then float your arms down. Switch the crossing of your legs. Moving into our shoulder shrugs. For today's shoulder shrugs, we're gonna have 2 parts. For the first part, I want y'all to activate your muscles at 100% of your effort. So squeezing as much as you can, maybe until you feel a little bit of shaking. All right, part 1, take a big breath in. Hold your breath when full. As you hold your breath, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, squeeze the top tips of your shoulder blades together as hard as you can. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together as you drag them down your back and then release at the bottom. Inhale into midribs. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades in towards the spine. Slide them down the back ribs, release at the bottom. Last set, inhale, lengthen through your low spine a little more. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades in towards the spine as much as you can. Use your elbows at the last minute to get the bottom tips of your shoulder blades even closer in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Slide down and release. All right, we're going to repeat those 3 levels one more time. But this time, I want y'all to be doing this at about 25 to 30% of your usual effort. So not feeling the muscles engage fully, but just enough to kind of feel the bones moving around within the muscles. All right, let's begin. Take an inhale through your nose. Pause at the top of your breath. As you hold, float your shoulders up towards your ears, 30% of your effort. Exhale, feel the top tips of the shoulder blade bones gliding in, then sliding down. Release at the bottom. Inhale. No need to pause. Immediately exhale, slide the middle of the shoulder blades together, activating your middle trapezius muscles. Slide down, then release. Last set. Inhale. Again, just about a quarter of your effort. Exhale, slide shoulder blades in towards the middle of your spine. Get the bottom tips a little closer using your elbows. Slide down and release. From here, kick your feet over to one side and come into an all fours position. If you have any sensitive knees, or if you're on a hard floor, have a blanket underneath your knees. All right, and with the kneecaps about hip distance wide, plant your palms directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. From your all fours position, inhale, lower your belly, lift your tailbone and your eyes towards the ceiling. Cow pose. Exhale, tuck your tailbone underneath, round through the spine as your head drops. Inhale, lower your belly, tilt your pelvis forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, round completely into your spine like an angry cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, curl into cat. Last round, inhale. See if you can tilt, or rather press your belly button a little further to the earth. Exhale, pull your belly button as far away as you can manage. Inhale, neutralize your spine. Exhale, step your left toes back. Slide your left toes across to the opposite side of your mat. Keep your toes curled under. Let me scoot forward a little bit so you can see. Once your toes are set on the right side, inhale, gaze over your right shoulder. And if you need even more, as you exhale, press your left heel away from your body. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck your left knee behind the right. Have both sets of toes untucked so the tops of your feet are on the floor. From this cross-kneed position, start to walk your hands back towards your knees, reaching your hips towards your heels. Go until you can find a gentle stretch on your outer hips. Your right knee might come off the floor. If your hips are feeling pretty open today, you might walk all the way back into a double pigeon. Another option is to place that pillow underneath your bum so you have a nice perch. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, down into your belly. Exhale, soften your jaw. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Let the muscles around your lips and your eyes soften. Inhale, start to crawl your hands forward, coming back into an all fours position with both knees underneath hips, palms underneath shoulders. Other side, step your right toes back. Slide your foot across and keep the toes tucked under. Then inhale, push into the floor to help your body lengthen. Exhale, gaze over left shoulder for more intensity. Actively press the back of left kneecap, or back of left knee joint rather. Or no, right. Back of your right knee to the ceiling. There we go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck your right knee behind the left. Tops of feet rest comfortably on the floor. Start to walk your hands back until you feel that stretch on the outer hips, outer thighs. Go to an edge that you find breathable, one that you can still stay connected to your deep inhales and exhales. Last inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Uncross your legs. From here, bring your knees wide, maybe about, if you're on a yoga mat, mat width distance wide, toes are touching. Grab your pillow, or maybe pillows, and put it in between your thighs, long ways, so you have some cushioning for your torso. From here, walk your hands forward one more time, lowering your belly, chest, and head onto your pillow in supported child's pose. If your neck is feeling like it needs a little bit more wringing out, turn your gaze over left or to over right shoulder. Let your eyes close. And allow your body to welcome in the support of the props beneath you. Focus one more time in the area around the crown of your head. Maybe you can even viscerally feel where a literal crown or a tiara would sit. How does this part of your body feel now compared to the first check-in? Were you able to peel away at least one or two layers of density from this area? You feel slightly lighter now. If you had your cheek turned over one way, turn to look the other side. On your final moments in this pose, aim not to rush through them. Keep your breath long and slow. Give yourself permission to feel everything that's happening. You're looking over one shoulder or the other. Turn your gaze back to center on your inhale. Slowly exhale as you walk your hands back towards your knees. Move your bolster a little bit further in front of you for now. Kick your feet over to one side. And then we'll readjust to our next pose, next restorative pose. So this one is called supported fish. Excuse me. If you have extra blocks or like yoga blocks or extra pillows to make your ramp higher up so that you're a little bit more elevated, feel free to take as many props as you would like. Otherwise, if you just have one or two of each, that's all right. I like to make a little pillow on one end with my blanket, so then that way my head is just a little bit more elevated. Once I have my little ramp set, I'm laying my spine all the way down and making sure that the head and neck are fully supported by the props. Arms rest down by your hips. Feet can either be out in front of you or plant your feet mat width distance wide, and then knock your knees together. Settle into your next restorative pose. Eyelids are heavy, blocking out any external light. Next, moving into our neck release. On an axis, start to roll your head to look over left shoulder, drawing left ear towards your bolster or your pillow. Once you feel a gentle stretch on the right side of your neck, see if you can deepen it slightly by rolling your right shoulder back and down. Continue to breathe into the right side of your neck. The right side is our giving side. Our crown chakra connects us with Source, with the energies that are external to our being. So whatever those external beings, whatever they mean to you, whatever they or whoever they are to you, what would you like them to give you more of? You can be open and honest with Source. What can the universe give you? On your final few breaths here, aim not to grit your teeth. Let your jaw be relaxed so that you can clearly ask the universe to give you exactly what you need right here, right now. Inhale, draw left hand to the left side of your head. Exhale, use the strength of your arm to help rotate your head through to center. Once in center, lower left arm back down to the earth and take a few breaths here. Taking in any subtle differences from left to right side neck. Maybe you can feel the sensation of breath a little more clearly now on one side versus the other. Inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs as much as you can. Exhale, rotate your head to look over right shoulder. Switching the stretch to the left side of your neck. To get even deeper, roll your left shoulder back and down. Allow your bottom jawbone to hang heavy in the skin of your face. Feel its energetic pull as it reaches towards right collarbone, right shoulder. Beginning to work with gravity to help release any lingering tension in your jaw, your face, or the back of your neck. As you breathe into this side, our receiving side, ask yourself, what am I willing to receive from the universe? How open-minded and wholeheartedly will I take new experiences, new situations? Will I receive the clarity of mind from the universe to navigate these paths? What are you most ready to receive? Breathe that in. moving like a sloth. Inhale, raise your right hand towards right side of skull. Exhale, use the strength of your hand and arm to roll your head to center. Take a few moments here. Feel how your mind-body connection is a little bit clearer, a little more free of obstacles now. If your legs are already out long, start to walk your feet back towards your hips. Roll over to your left side into the fetal position. Come all the way down onto the floor, resting on your arms. And then from there, start to walk your hands back up. Keep your props where they're at. All we're going to do is simply, did I mute myself? No, we're good. From the fetal position, come on up to a seat. Swing your feet over. So you're basically just flipping, is that 180 degrees over so that your legs are elevated. If for whatever reason you need to increase the elevation, grab as many props as you would like. And then make sure that you have some room when you lay down on your back to reach your arms up overhead at some point. Just make sure there's nothing there that you can knock into. Start with your hands, or rather your arms, down by your hips, palms facing down. Now before we close our eyes, a little bit more shoulder and arm work here. Inhale, float your arms towards the sky. Almost like you're taking a zombie-like position. As you exhale, start to lower your arms towards the floor, up overhead, until you feel the gentlest of stretches in your shoulders and armpit area. Once you hit that edge, pause. Inhale, reach your arms back up through to center, or towards the sky rather. Exhale, lower your arms up overhead until you find that stretch, find that edge. Last one, inhale, arms come in line with shoulders, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, lower arms up overhead until you find that stretch. Then pause here. As you pause, rotate your palms to face one another so that they're facing the inner midline. Inhale, reach your middle fingers a little further away from your shoulders, lengthening through the shoulder girdle, through the elbow joints, wrist joints. As you exhale, option one, lower your arms all the way onto the floor, up overhead. Option number two, arms and elbows in cactus position, 90-degree angle bend. Option number three, grab opposite elbows up overhead so that your forearms are just above the crown of your head, but arms are still resting on the floor. Once you found your ideal arm position, close your eyes one more time. What would it take to let your body get another layer deeper into relaxation? the more relaxed your body becomes. The lighter it feels. Feel that lightness extending one more time into the crown of your head. The third eye chakra, our connection to source, to the beyond, to the spiritual world, can take on a few different colors. Some of us associate the color white. Others see a spectrum of rainbow colors and light glinting. Whichever one of those colors speaks to you, imagine that orb of light hovering just above the tip of your head. Can you viscerally feel it, making a soft impact with your skull, like a drop of rain falling from the sky, splatting on top of you? Just like those water droplets, that orb of light begins to encompass the entire top of your head. Your crown can be seen not just on the outer edges of your hair and your skin, but that regal light begins to dive deeper and deeper into layers of your skull, your brain, nestling into every crevice and shining a bright light. Allow your crown of light to shine bright as you drift off into your final pose, Shavasana. Begin to invite the awareness back to your mat. Slowly start to deepen your breath, reawakening your spirit. As you exhale, we'll be doing something a little different. Bring your hands towards your skull and onto your scalp. And then you use your fingers to massage into the hair. You can even tap like you're playing the piano. Just try to wake up the muscles on the head, the hair follicles. You can even massage the temples if that feels good. Make sure you get all the way around behind the ears. Take one more round of breath. Get any final places around the scalp that you might have missed. Inhale, stretch your arms and legs in any direction that would feel good. Exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll over to one side into the fetal position. And pause here for a moment. Take one breath in gratitude to yourself for carving out this time to up-level your physical being so that your crown chakra, your connection to source can be uplifted as well. Lock your hands in. Bring yourself to an upright position. Draw hands in towards heart center and bow your chin down in honor of your practice. Continue to wear your crown proudly upon your head. May you continue to be open-minded and be ready to receive all of the blessings that the universe and that source has for you, both now and in the very near future. Namaste.